Well, ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. After 6 years, 10 months, and 1 week, with 5 seasons, a movie, and an epilogue season under its belt, as of 8 o'clock last night, Steven Universe is over. It really has been that long, hasn't it? I guess since, well, at this point you guys could probably tell what I did last night. I saw the Steven Universe Future finale, which I will be getting into right now. Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody, first and foremost. So, yeah. It's so bizarre how one of the greatest animated shows of the 2010s, you could argue it was the greatest show of of the 2010s, is over with just a boatload of success to boot. You know, again, as well as I am talking about Steven Universe, I might as well just talk about what I think of the series as a whole, because Steven Universe, even though technically I had just finished college when it first aired. Like, literally just finished college. Like, I graduated May 17th, 2013. The first episode premiered May 21st. That's how far apart it was. Wait, was it May 17th? Or was it the 19th? Yeah, it was the 19th, I'm sorry. It was the 19th I graduated from Gettysburg College. And on the 21st, Steven Universe aired. And now, I had seen previews of the show many times. You know, getting ready for what was to come. I mean, it looked cute, good animation, but what really got me into watching it, and this is actually, and you know it's a good show when it does this, the theme song, the opening theme of Steven Universe, got me hooked. Like, I must have, even now on occasion, I still just simply find myself humming that tune. I really do. And so, needless to say, as soon as I saw the first episode, I was just hooked. And I couldn't wait to see more. And, as time went on, well, first things first, I should probably point out the one major criticism of Steven Universe that everyone's pointed out. The very beginning of the series is slow. It really takes more of a slice of life kind of format, which is fine. It's just when you promote a show that involves superpowered female warriors that use like magical weapons, when you're also following a young boy who's sort of being, our audience surrogate, you kind of expect more than a slice of life. It really doesn't pick up until we get to the season 1 finale, which would occur in early March of 2015. Yeah, the first season is really long. Like, 52 11-minute shorts with I think if I recall correctly, they didn't really start airing more episodes until November of 2013. And then we'd get a new episode whenever. But the ending of the first season of Steven Universe really holds a lot of significance for a lot of people. If you don't know, or if you don't remember, it was the season 1 finale of Steven Universe, where the show actually did something that no one ever thought would happen. For the first time ever, in an animated kids show, it portrayed a same-sex couple, a gay couple. Yeah, it did, in the season 1 finale. I mean, they did it in a sort of big reveal style, and you're probably wondering, how are they able to get away with it? Well, if you actually watch the episode is called the Jailbreak. Yeah, it's called Jailbreak. And if you actually see it revealed, really all they do is just do a quick peck on the cheek. Really, it's a peck on the nose, but, same thing. They hug, and that was all there was to it. They weren't really in your face about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the message was there and loud and clear. It's just when I say they weren't in your face, I mean they didn't do so in a way that was obnoxious, which is good. You don't want to do that. And, I mean, I was already liking this show a lot, but now this show really got me hooked. I mean, it already had great characters that were very likable, had great music, and now you're actually promoting, gay rights. Yeah, it's awesome. And actually, one thing I looked up in preparation for this, and keep in mind, I knew this would happen. And I knew this had happened, I just forgot when specifically it happened. Not 3.5 months after the season 1 finale of Steven Universe aired, the U.S. legalized gay marriage in all 50 states. Yeah, that really happened. Now, it's silly for me to think that, I don't think this at all, but, the fact that, Steven Universe was the first animated kids show to portray a gay couple, and then you have gay marriage legalized, 3.5 months later, in June, I highly doubt Steven Universe had any hand in it, but, it's still a really cool comparison to make. Not to mention, as time was going on and more episodes were Steven bombs, it's basically we get a slew of episodes in a relatively quick format. And, the show kept being good and good. You kept learning about the characters, you ended up liking them more. And sure enough, we get to near the end of season 5. And that gay couple that I had just previously mentioned was now getting married. So yeah, Steven Universe not only portrayed the first animated gay couple, but it also portrayed the first animated same-sex marriage in a kid's show. I mean, technically, The Simpsons did something obviously, of course, I say The Simpsons already did it, but The Simpsons isn't a kid's show. Steven Universe is a kid's show. The Simpsons appeals to more older teenagers and adults, where Steven Universe appeals to kids and adults. So, needless to say, this was huge. This was nothing short of outstanding even. And if you've been watching my videos, I talked about, here's the thing, Cartoon Network marketed the series finale of Steven Universe as the Battle of Heart and Mind when the episode was called Change Your Mind. But whatever you want to call it, I did talk about that in a previous video, but I can bring it up here. That episode actually holds another famous distinction as well. The season 5, the series finale and season 5 finale. And that is, for a few moments, the episode was animated by legendary animator James Baxter. If you don't know who that guy is, he actually animated, a lot of great Disney movies back in the day. Specifically movies like, Beauty and the Beast, a little bit of Aladdin, stuff like that. So they had a legendary animator animate a very powerful scene at the end of well, technically near the end, but at the end of Steven Universe. That was huge. Don't worry, if you watch that episode, you'll know exactly what scene it is. Although, if you don't know, you can just simply look it up online, that's what you'll know what it is. Anyway, so the episode really had everything. This show has everything, And you know what? Even came out with a movie, which I also talked about in a previous video. A movie that I love, and on occasion, I find myself humming the soundtrack to that movie as well sometimes. And it was great that they used the Here We Are in the Future as the opening to Steven Universe Future. And I can quickly go in my thoughts on Steven Universe Future. Basically, the premise is, throughout the course of the series, Steven Universe, and technically the Steven Universe movie, Steven Universe has helped people. It's what he does. It's what he's helped people change in a way. But having spent 2 years trying to fix the damage that, the Diamonds have done, recolonizing everything, it's a 2-year period of time, and in that time, things change. The people he's helped are moving on with their own lives. They're having great success wherever they go, and it's leaving Steven not feeling as, important. So, in a way, he has to help the one person he's never helped before. Himself. That's actually a really good message for kids to learn. So needless to say, the series finale of Steven Universe Future was great, and it lends a very powerful lesson that, yes, it's great to help people, and, and over time things, seriously, there are a lot of really good lessons in this series. Like, things can change over time, and change isn't necessarily that bad, but it can be if you let it. Love is a very powerful thing, and if it's meant, it's supposed to be between two people, no matter who they are. There really could be an entire, there's loads and loads and loads of videos online about how great of a show Steven Universe is, and Lord knows I'm not remotely doing it any justice, because I'm not really adding anything new to it. But with that said, if you are a fan of animation and cartoons, you will love this show. If you love good voice acting, if you love good music, you will love this show. And I want to end off my thoughts with this. If you are a member of the LGBTQIA community, and if for whatever reason, even in this day and age, you feel alone, then believe me, if you watch Steven Universe, you won't be feeling alone any longer. So, yeah. I guess with that said, you know what, I'll end this Steven Universe style. If you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the four of us taking you down. Cause your good and evil never beats us. We'll win the fight and we'll go out for pizzas. We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven! Yes, I really love that show. I'm really glad it ended when it did. This was a wonderful show, wonderful cast. Honestly, to Rebecca Sugar, I doubt you're ever going to watch this, but if you are, thank you. I also want to point out, I am straight. I'm straight. It's just, I do support the rights of the LGBTQIA community because they are a wonderful community filled with wonderful people, and, I want to support them because that's what I do. Like Steven Universe, I help people too and support them. So, Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. Some little kid on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I hope we all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, if you guys don't want to talk or chat, everyone's going to be here to lend an ear. They'll always have your back. Make good choices. And you know what? In our team universe, remember, folks, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. See ya.